Okay guys, I am here. Hold on, gotta listen to my song by Miss Lovely T. Today I got time cuz. I got time cuz. What? Hey. Woo! Woo! I'm car cuz. I had a little extra woo. Anyways, love me some Lady T. But I just want to show y'all this. I did every state and territory in the United States. I did not know that they added the American Samoa. I knew about American Samoa. I didn't know that they added that to our territories. I also didn't know that they added Guam to the territories. I knew about Guam, but I didn't know that they added it. And then they did add DC in our territories. So all three of them are in this, is in the list. So I think it's a total of 56, if I'm not mistaken. I'm thinking 56. Hold on. Lady T is a little loud. Okay, let me pause it. Ooh, that is cute. She did that, y'all. She did that herself. I like it. Me and Gary looked that up because he was like, why is District of Columbia our capital? You know, how did it get the name DC? And I'm like, I remember, and I don't know who it was that said it, but they were saying that because when Washington became a state, everybody knew about Washington State, and then they wanted to rename Washington State Columbia, and so everybody knew about Washington State. So what they did was, they was like, fine, Washington DC, which is Washington District of Columbia. I thought it was because and I said Cuba earlier, and then I was like, no, Colombia. I think Colombia is a part of the United States territories. I'm like, y'all don't quote me and don't make fun of me if I'm wrong. In my head, I think I remember hearing that. But y'all know I can't rely on Hitler because he got his own mind and he be lying to me. And so that was my thought. And then we looked it up and they were saying that they picked DC or that because Washington, like Washington, it wasn't Washington State, but that part of Washington used to be called Columbia after Christopher Columbus. I didn't know that. I don't know why he got something. He didn't discover America, but let's not go into that. I digress. You can't discover something that wasn't undiscovered already. So that's why it's Columbia, because, or District of Columbus, or Columbia. It's from Christopher Columbus, and then, and since DC doesn't touch the United States, it's like off the coast of Maryland. They was trying to pick somewhere that wasn't north, south, because, you know, the North and South fought against each other. I'm glad the North won, even though I'm from the South, because if the South won, my little black ass, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I did not mean to cuss. Anyways, I'm in Tennessee, and if you know the history of U.S., you understand. I'm below the Mason-Dixon line. Um, so I am in the South. So I'm glad the North won, but they picked somewhere where wasn't it wasn't North and it wasn't South. And New York and Pennsylvania or Philadelphia used to be the capital of the United States. I knew about Philadelphia. I didn't know about New York. But the only reason why they didn't pick them two, because the man said that them two state, like them two cities are really big and have wealthy people, and they did not want, this is our forefathers, y'all, they did not want rich people to control the government. I bet all them forefathers are rolling around in their grave, because your nightmare has came true. Because you know what? Let me not get political. Anyhow, I'm just saying the forefathers should be rolling over in their grave if they know what the United States is now. But so I did the first 10 states, and I'm going to say states because I don't want to say territories. I just want to say states. That's all. So let's start. And I will say the names because I know people get confused at the, well, you know what, let me not say that because now people now know how to say the states in the United States. So Alabama is our first state, and these are in alphabetical order. So if anybody asks how to say it, it's Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, well, you know, I'll do how I learned it, because when I was in school, we didn't have the American Samoas, or we might have had it, but they didn't teach us that. I learned that after graduating high school. But Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana. I think Maryland. You see, I get like after the first little, because you sing it Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, and then after Indiana is like where my brain is just like, okay, what letter are we at? Okay, we're on I. Okay, what comes after? And so my brain stopped me at Lady Sims4 was on. Hey sis. Okay, so it's Alabama, Alaska. So I'm gonna read it how I got it. Alabama, Alaska, American Samoa, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, and Florida. This is the first set. All of, like, this would be in one set, so if y'all want just these states, you can download the first set. All my CC, that, or let me not say CC, all my recolors, because that's what it is. I don't know how to make CC. Everything that I do is a recolor, but all of my recolors will be free. This is even before the Sims or EA even said anything. They were always going to be free. I was never going to charge, because all I'm doing is using their stuff and then tweaking it. Like, this is on canvas, So this is canvas pictures. Um, like the little sloth people, the little sloth and llama, and I don't remember the third picture that's in that little package. But if y'all know what I'm talking about, it's like the Andy Warhol sloth and the Andy Warhol llama, and it's one more animal, and I can't remember what it is, but it's like the Andy Warhol. If y'all know who Andy Warhol, the tomato soup can, which is not my favorite Andy Warhol, but I can't remember the one that I actually like by Andy Warhol. But the tomato soup cans are my second favorite Andy Warhol paintings. But it's one more that he did, and I think he made it out of actual real pictures, but like you know, you step back and it looks like a picture, but when you go up close, like I seen somebody else do that, like where it's um like when you look at it from afar, and it might be like Post Malone, then you zoom in on it and look, and it's like every picture on the internet of him, but like, and it's like his real little tiny pictures that makes up. I'm not saying that that's a thing. I'm just saying a picture. I was just using him as an example because y'all know Posty is my bae. Anyhow, so, but I know I've seen that picture, and I'm thinking it was because, like, when I went to the art museum, art gallery. Is that what it's called? The art museum, art gallery. Well, it's downtown Knoxville. That's where I'm at. I'm in Knoxville. And if y'all know what I'm talking about, it's right next to the World's Fair site, downtown, right beside the splash pad. If y'all know what I'm talking about, that little building, the art gallery thing. Well, you know, I don't know if it's still free for the public, but I actually like, and I went there when they had the Andy Warhol exhibit, and I loved it. And I'm not even really a big art person, but I always tell people I was born in the wrong in the wrong price package, not price package, income thing, whatever. Oh, she left. In the wrong income bracket, because I enjoy. Oh, she's back on. She must have been testing something. Like when I was little, like I always wanted to be an ice skater. I wanted to do gymnastics. I wanted to do ballet. I wanted to play the piano. I wanted to play the violin. And I wanted to ski, or not ski, I wanted to snowboard in Aspen. And in reality, I did none of that. I did play the viola for 5 months, which was the last 5 months of my high school. I was about to say career, my last 5 months of high school. And that's just because I was graduating. It wasn't because I couldn't play it anymore. I mean, technically I couldn't play it anymore because I didn't have an instrument. I didn't know what my size was. So I did buy a 15-inch viola. It was way too big. I was like, okay, so I'm not a 15-inch. And then when I went to buy another one, I was like, you know what? Let me try to see how to measure my arms so I can get my right size so that I can continue viola. Well, long story short, I've been out of school for 20 years and I have not bought another one. But it wasn't that expensive when I bought it. It was $80, which it was a good one. I really liked it. I ended up giving it to my mama's. He was her ex when he passed, but I ended up giving it to, well, he wasn't her ex when I gave it to him. They were dating. And he was trying to learn, because, like, he had long arms. And I was trying to teach him. And, you know, anyways, my mom was a narcissistic alcoholic. So if y'all know anything about narcissism, because she didn't want to learn the instrument, I couldn't teach him the instrument, because it wasn't about her. So I never could teach him what I knew. And so he was just tinkering around with it anyways. But they both had their demons. But that's why I could not teach him what I knew, because she didn't want to learn, so he couldn't learn. But yeah, so I will upload this. It probably will be coming out on the 11th. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to schedule the whole month of August with CC. Well, I'm going to say with 3 color pictures, unless I look at Ravishing or look at Lady Sim4, because I think she knows how to blend. I think a blender or she knows how to do something. And if I can have her make a video, then I would try to look at hers and learn how to do it. But I did look at Ravishing video where Ravishing was showing how to stack a box. So I did do that, but I was like, I would like to learn how to make script mods. I don't know how to make script mods, and I want to so bad, because I want to make the stuff that's in debug that's not in the world, like the mailbox, the blue mailbox, if y'all know what I'm talking about, the post office mailbox, that's what I call it. And I don't know if it's in other countries, so I'm just saying the post office mailbox, they're usually at the post office, like the big blue ones. Oh, that's my thing. I was like, what is that in the back? Like, what is that flashing? But yeah, so I want to make that functional, and then I want to make, like, I want to rebuild the store of the store that's in the scoop pack, in the hot scoop pack. I do have that pack. I want to rebuild that store and put that mailbox, but I want it to be functional on that lot, so that if I go on that lot and say that I become an influencer and I need to send off my my outfit that I made, then I can just go there and send it off. Or if I'm at school and somebody buys my outfit, I want to be able to send it off. I don't want to go all the way home because I'm already on that lot. Why not? But just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. And I'm going to see if Ravishing got a video on how to make a script mod or make non-functional. I don't know their pronouns, so I don't want to say the wrong pronoun, so I would say they. I know they know how to make, I know they know how to make change things, and I do have Ravishing not in my mod folder right now, because I'm doing recolors, uploading, making videos, sending them out to y'all. But I know they know how to change things, because the wine machine or the wine cooler, I do have the Ravishing wine cooler and I do use it. and my builds. Um, so I do have that one, and that one is functionable. And they got it, and all they did was convert the big one that's non-functionable, that's in the game. They made it functionable. So I do have that one, and I love their coffee tea maker. I have that also. Like, I love Ravishing. Ravishing knows nothing about me, but big fan.